and we expect them to play.
And was everyone else able to practice for today?
Yeah. We gave Jason a day, but everybody else physically is good to go.
And what's just the focus now, after, I know you obviously had a few days to get away and obviously look at things from a big picture, but coming back in the second half here, for this trip, what was the big focus for you today? And, what were some of your takeaways from the time away to be able to evaluate the team?
Build on the things we did well. We've done well going into the break, keep that momentum up. Defensively, we've been really good and obviously want to keep that up, but also improve in certain areas. And offensively, continue to build. We've gotten to the top 10 over the last 25 or so games and want to improve in that area. And so today was more of a mini training camp, just kind of refresh our minds on the things that we were doing well, get up and down and, bang bodies a little bit as far as that. But the focus will be obviously game specific, starting with Brooklyn. But the last piece that we talked about was 22 games left, 60 down, and how fast this is going to go. And so we want to continue to play the right way, the way we have going into the break, other than the Detroit game, but for the most part, build on that and, get ready for the stretch run.
Hey, man.
Hello.
Sometimes guys coming back from a break, there's a few who have to wipe away some cobwebs. I mean, what did you just find your mental state with your guys today?
Mentally and physically refreshed. You saw some fresh legs out there. There obviously is going to be some rust that you have to knock off, and that's why we got up and down a little bit, quite a bit today, and scrimmaged a little bit. So first time playing against some guys is not the Brooklyn game. So there's going to be a little bit of rust as far as that. But like I said, overall, the guys look fresh and lively, and you could tell the break was good for guys physically and mentally.
With Rob in particular, in the past, bouncing back from injury has been a thing with him. I mean, you find he's getting increasingly better at that, just recovering when he has these little tweaks?
Yeah, recovery has been better this year, especially with the increase in minutes in his role. But also his prevention, I think he's, built that up to, get his body right. So he's limiting some injuries and soreness and things of that nature. And so when he does have the injury, he's, more able to bounce back quickly. And like I said, the preparation and what we talked to him about was getting himself game ready. And so he's taken that to heart and been great with that all season.
You guys had a couple players on 10 days, Malik and Kellen. What do you kind of expect from those guys? And how much are you kind of monitoring I know you guys still have open roster spots, just monitoring the buyout market in the next week here and, potentially looking for fits for you guys going forward?
Yeah, we got Keelan and Malik, guys that, we've seen for short periods in the league. Keelan with Indiana, and Malik with Utah in the past. I've seen Malik in college at St. Mary's, so somewhat familiar with these guys. And we're looking for a specific skill set and body type and some of the things that match well with our team. And we think those two fit into that role. As far as the buyouts, we'll see what happens. There are names that are being floated out there and as far as possibilities. And if something makes sense, obviously we have roster spots so you can do something. But for the most part, we're focused on the guys we have and, incorporating Derek and Daniel back into the mix and, having them build with the lineups and the players we have. So that's really the focus, and we'll see what happens down the line as far as anything else.
Coach, we'll go to a Zoom question, if we could, please, from Adam Himmelsbach.
Hey, Ime, you mentioned right before the break that you were going to use this time kind of personally to really take a look back at what's worked and what hasn't. Is there anything you saw in that process that either, gave you new ideas or you didn't quite realize about the team you're doing better than you thought, kind of moving forward?
Yeah, I'd say, our starts have been better night and day from early in the year. And that's a big point of emphasis, was not playing from behind or being in close games. So we've got off to better starts and the numbers show that. And part of that is due to health, like we've talked about with our starting lineup and the availability that we've had over the last month or so. And their numbers are off the charts of what they're doing on both ends of the court. And then offensively, continue to play with the pace and sharing the ball. And we look at the passing numbers, us going from, simple things like passes per game and assist percentage, and it just means you're doing the right thing, playing the right way. And so we've increased in all those areas. And, you know, as shots start to fall, obviously those assist numbers go up, but the passes in general have gone up from I think we're at 27th at one point to the last 20 or so games, got that to top 10. So just the ball movement in general, less isolation at times and more team play has been beneficial for us. Thank you.